I done made 700. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for the screen, y'all. But I done made $762 so far today. And last 15 days, I done made 18,000, and we are beating our challenge of 1,000 a day.
Wagwan, stupid ass.
Sit down, have a little sit down talk with y'all right now.
Silent branding is really the strategy that I wanted to go to for this business. Like this business, I was like, all right, I don't want nobody to know I run it. This business, I really did not want nobody to know I run it. I didn't want nobody, you feel me, my face to be connected to it at all, because how I positioned the brand, how I wanted to position the brand, the targeting was rich people, you know, a lot of different, you know, races and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys could tell about how I look or whatever, how I look, how I portray myself. With tattoos, I have a neck tattoos, you know, dreads. I look, you know, I don't really look like the best type of person to buy this certain type of product from. Therefore, you know, my personal face, my image, my likeness is not involved in this brand. Silent branding. Now, what I do in this silent branding strategy is I really do not like paid advertisement, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Paid advertisement is the biggest profit margin decreaser, you feel me? Like, bro, y'all don't want to decrease y'all profit margin no more than it already is. Now, unless you can find a product like me that that's very low and you can sell for very high consistently, like, bro, ads, you know, the traditional dropshipping method of running ads and having a 15 to 40% profit margin, bro, like, it's there, bro. I say find one product, find one type of product, one niche, and position yourself in it. Provide excellent service, and you're gonna shoot to the top of the industry, bro. Like, I feel like that's what I did. I provide excellent customer service, shipping A1. Like, one thing I learned from my clothing brand, and even the shop, like the first Shopify store I started, bro, that shit only made $300. And it was a drop shipping store too, so the shipping times wasn't really that much of a concern to me. I don't even remember how fast my shipping times were or how slow they were back then, but I know as far as my clothing brand, I have had months where I was pre-ordering, doing the pre-order method, and it take months for my clothes to come in, getting scanned by manufacturers delaying my stuff, customs, all type of crazy stuff. And, you know, partially the reason why is I slowed down on the brand is because of those reasons, you know what I'm saying? Running a clothing brand is harder than it looks, bro. It looks like one of the easy businesses to run, but it's harder than it looks. So focusing on a more product-based business, a utility-based business, rather than selling clothes and stuff like that, has, you know, benefited me more. You know what I'm saying? But you guys can, there's so much different stuff, like so much different stuff I can't even say on this video, because at the end of the day, these ideas, this sauce, this is for the people that really want it, you know what I'm saying? So people that really want it, they gonna click the link in the description. They gonna check out the link in the description. They gonna real deal, join the community, listen to the free game outside of YouTube, you feel me? Like, I can't just drop everything on YouTube, bro. Y'all know how it is. I can't just drop everything on YouTube, but what I'm basically telling y'all is starting a brand is not something, clothing brand is not something that everybody can do. You really have to be passionate about clothes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You really have to be passionate about clothes. That's why a lot of brand owners, you see like Braz or, you know what I'm saying, ads by Dan, you know, shout out bruh, I be watching you too, fam. They had clothing brands, you feel me? And they don't even have, you know, they don't even run their brands no more. They just run ads for brands, because the clothing brand thing, like, bro, you have to deal with so much other stuff. All you have to deal with when running ads is that meta ad dashboard. That's why freelance brand scaling is becoming such a big, you know, topic of discussion. But what y'all don't realize, when there's so many of y'all, there is less demand. So of course you're not going to make nearly as much as what somebody selling you the course is gonna make. Hell no, you're not gonna sell that unless you tap in with somebody like me that's low key, that's not made, you feel me, not sold 1,000 courses already, or not, you know, done anything like that, and really knows the sauce. This type of market I have is untapped. Like, nobody knows about this shit like that except for my inner circle, my dogs, the people you see me around. They're the only one that really know what I got going on. Every time I tell somebody new what my business is, their mind is always blown. They're like, what, bro? Like, you do that? But you feel me? Nevertheless, I ain't gonna lie, I've been talking to y'all for a little second, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead, switch up, really get down to the nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all when I regroup my thoughts. I think I might take a little dip in the pool. Nobody from the outside know what I've been working on, but it has made me $18,000 this month. If this is your first time watching my channel or anything like that, I am an e-commerce individual, you understand? I don't claim to be the best or anything, I'm still learning. I just like to share with y'all my success and some of the things that I've been through. Of course, still gotta be real humble about it. This is all been given to me because of God. He thinks I'm worthy of it. He thinks that I can control these businesses and scale these businesses. That's why he's giving it to me. God wouldn't give me anything that I can't handle. But God has given me a life to where I can do this full time. I can teach y'all about it, and you know, we still have ups and downs. There's still times where a nigga mad, nigga sad, nigga's happy, you know. But we just going through the motions of life. But today so far, I done made $700. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for the screen, y'all. But I done made $762 so far today, and month to date in the last month. So in the last 15 days, I done made $18,000, and we are beating our challenge of 1,000 a day. As y'all can see, I made $18,000 in the last day. If I go to the last, 7 of those days, I done did half of that. So the last 7 of those days, we did 9,000. Close to 10. We should be at 10 by the end of today. Another $10,000 a week. But like I said, y'all need to focus on the nitty gritty, the main things in life. Focus on one thing and it will happen for you. I did it with the clothing brand. I focused on that for almost 2 years alone. I did it with this industry-based, product-based business. I did that for 1.5 years. Just focus on one thing and things will start happening for you. You can't spread your mind 100 different places. Sometimes you really just have to focus on one thing. Give everything 100% of everything you got. You know, that's what got me to where I say I was learning new things every day. Because when your brain is somewhere new every day, it's hard to remember where you were at yesterday. You know what I'm saying? What did you learn yesterday? The things that you could implement yesterday. If you're working on one thing every day, the things that you forgot about yesterday, or the things that you had going on yesterday, you're gonna be able to implement them and learn from them the following days. And I'm gonna go ahead and move out of here because, you know, them people kind of getting annoyed with me making music, like making videos and shit in their spot. But I just wanted to come to y'all, bro, today, you feel me, and explain to y'all real quick what it could be that's stopping you from getting to where you want to be. Things will not change until you change. Things will not change until you change, y'all. Like I'm gonna tell you, things will not change until you change. Are you ready to change? Okay? Are you ready to be the grinder that you're supposed to be? Ready to be the hustler that you're supposed to be? Or are you going to continue being the nigga that cuts himself short? The nigga that stops himself from being his best self? Are you going to continue being the nigga that don't develop? You feel me? You're going to continue being the nigga that don't get to where they want to be. Like everybody want to go somewhere. Everybody got their own car and going their own speed in their own lane. Everybody's traveling to where they need to go. And it seems like every time you get in the car to go somewhere, you just stop. Why you never get to where you want to go? You want to know why? Because you have a direction problem. You have an attention problem, a focus problem. Whatever's taking away your focus, whatever's taking away your attention, whatever's taking away your mind from where you need to go is what you need to get rid of. You feel me? It don't matter. You need to kill it, end it, period. I was playing. Yo, I need to stop these zesty ass movies for y'all think I'm zesty. But yeah, y'all need to kill it, bro. Kill it. Kill all that shit, bro. Kill all that shit. If something's blocking your focus and stopping from where you need to go, kill it. Because at the end of the day, is that thing or that person really the reason? Is that thing or that person, are they the reason why you're going to get to where you want to be? Or are they the reason why you're not getting to where you want to be? Are they the reason why you're taking steps back? Or are they the reason why you're taking steps forward? You need to put people in your life that's giving you an opportunity to take steps forward. Those are the only type of people I'm around. People that are step forward, you feel me? But Well, I'm new to this whole vlogging thing, y'all. Bloopers like that gonna happen all the time, but bro, damn, that nigga really just knocked me off my track. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Whoa, like I said though, but y'all got the point. Y'all got the point. But that's my second video I done made out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Making videos in public is just something I gotta get used to. It seems like y'all like it, y'all entertained by it, so I'm gonna continue doing it. But it's just something I gotta get used to, bro. It's not nothing that, you feel me, I can't overcome. Of course, you know, this ain't the hardest thing in the world for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I done did way harder this stuff than carrying the camera around. I done did way more embarrassing stuff than carrying the camera around in public. But it's just something about it, you feel me, I just gotta get used to. But yeah, is y'all getting to where y'all wanna be in life? Is y'all? Leave it down in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Are y'all hitting y'all goals? Is something stopping you from getting to where you wanna go in life? Leave it down in the comments. I wanna know. I'm gonna give y'all some free game on how to get over that. Like I said, you gotta kill it. You gotta let those people go that's stopping you from where you wanna be. Sometimes, you feel me, it's friends. Sometimes it's boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever it is stopping you from where you need to go. You need to kill it. You need to cut them off because, like I said, who's really gonna be there when it's time for you to succeed? Like, who's really gonna be the person that's encouraging you to take steps forward? Or are you forever gonna be the person that lets them in your life? You forever gonna be the person that lets them in your life and let them destroy your life? Are you gonna forever let them destroy your life? Are you gonna let them forever stop your progress? You feel me? No, we don't want those people to continue to do what they're doing, to continue to stop us from being who we need to be. Hell no, bro. We need to be who we need to be. But like I said, bro, a lot of people just ain't strong enough to let people go. I ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. It's a beautiful view. But I understand that not everybody's supposed to be here on my journey, but the ones that is here, I'm on the wrong foot. The ones that is here is the ones that's gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all say I be yapping, saying a whole lot of nothing. A lot of y'all say I be yapping, saying a whole lot of nothing. But if y'all would listen to what I'm saying, y'all would already have made a couple $1,000 just off the real game that I spit, bro. I am not one of them YouTubers that like the gatekeep. I'm gonna tell y'all the real, and shit, you come talk in with me, I'm gonna tell you some more real. That's just how it is. I ain't never gonna tell y'all no fake. I'm gonna tell you the real. If you wanna come tap in with me, click the links in the description. I'm gonna just tell you some more real, you feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all in the next video. I love y'all. I appreciate all y'all that been supporting my videos recently. It's always been a dream for me to do YouTube, and I'm gonna keep doing it, you feel me? But it's been y'all dog, Chuck and Go. I'm gonna catch y'all in this one. We out.